Welcome back to another yoga class. Hope you're having a great day. Hope you're having a great week whenever this is you're tuning in. And yeah, let's get started. As always, you lie back, you close your eyes, and you breathe. And continuing as we always do. Slowing down, settling in. Letting ourselves slow down so that everything else drifts away. Remember, as you settle in, it's important to make use of the opportunity here. To make that conscious choice to be right here. Not settling the body here and then automatically going back to planning the rest of the day or reliving the past. Be here. We don't always have, and everyone doesn't have the opportunity to slow down, to stop, to be able to let everything else fall away. And since we have that opportunity, it's important that we remember the value of it. And in turn, we take advantage of it. We use it to our benefit. Helping ourselves so that when we're done with class, we're able to, in a better place to help others. So as you notice the mind wanders off, instead of giving into it, you simply bring it back. You don't scold the mind, you don't scold yourself. You just bring it back. You just come back to noticing your breath, noticing your body, noticing the air around you. We all at one point or another have that tendency to have that narrative go through our head that lying here doing nothing is worthless. There's better things we can do, so we might as well just use our mind and think about something else. But again, that misses the point. This valuable opportunity we have to slow down. Take advantage of that opportunity. Just a few more breaths, just a few more moments out of the day. Be still. And your next inhale, a nice deep full inhale. You fill the belly, fill the chest, and as you're ready, you release the breath, drawing your knees in. You wrap your arms around your shins, hugging your thighs tight. You gently rock from side to side. Then coming back to center, hands behind your knees as you rock from the tailbone to the shoulder blades. Nice long line. Nice smooth rhythm back and forth. And the next inhale draws you up to sitting. And you sit tall. The back of the neck is long, the eyes remain closed. You take a moment. Then on inhale, you rise up. Tadasana. You find your balance. The feet are firm, the shoulders are back, the eyes are closed. Then palms together at your heart. And on inhale, you take the arms up, lengthening. And exhale, you fold forward over your legs. You get the hands to the floor and inhale, right foot steps back, low lunge. Left foot back, plank pose. And exhale as you lower towards the floor. Inhale forward, broadening the collarbone. And exhale, you press back down dog. Then you slow it all down and settle in here. You feel the strength of the arms and the legs holding you up. The hips lifting, drawing out the lines of the body. You can pedal the feet, you can roll the shoulders, whatever you like. Just settle into it. Opening up, drawing out. Then inhale, right foot forward, low lunge. Left foot forward, forward fold. And inhale all the way back up. Arms overhead, full extension. And exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, pick it up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, left leg reaches back. Right leg back. And exhale. Inhale, forward, broadening. And exhale, you press back down dog. Inhale, left. Exhale, right. Inhale, full extension. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, right. Left. And exhale. Inhale, nice and broad across the collarbone. And exhale. Down dog. Inhale, right foot. Exhale, left. Inhale, full extension. And exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, left. Right. and exhale. Inhale and exhale. You feel the four corners. Nice and grounded over 2 hands, 2 feet. You feel steady, held in place. Inhale left, exhale right. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale right, left, exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale right, exhale left. Inhale and exhale. Last one. Inhale, exhale. Inhale left, right, exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale left, exhale right. Inhale and exhale. You relax the arms, you close the eyes if they've opened. Tadasana. Nice and steady. And with the big toes touching heels slightly apart, you bend the knees, drop the hips, and sweep the arms gently. Nice, steady stance. The feet are firm, the weight is balanced. Your tailbone draws down so your torso lifts up. Remember, you want to feel like you're sitting upright here. Nice and steady. Then exhale, you fold forward over your legs. You catch hold of whatever you got, your toes, your ankles, your shins. The head hangs heavy. The arms help draw the torso long over those legs. And you feel that full line from heel to hip, down the spine to the base of the skull. The full posterior line, the full back line. Then on inhale, the knees bend, the hips drop, and the arms sweep chair. You settle yourself, then bringing the arms straight out front, parallel to the floor. You roll your way forward so the heels peel. And on exhale, you slide your back down, imaginary wall. Once you're low, you just sit yourself back. Your hips touch down as your heels lift up. Navasana. And we're doing 3 rounds, so knees can be bent or straight. But you sit tall. The sternum lifts by the low back drawing in. On exhale, you cross the ankles. You hug the shins or hands outside your hips to lift. You can always leave foot down to help out. Exhale, you release the hips, lift the feet, Navasana once again. And you breathe. More so than trying to squeeze and hold yourself in place. You're trying to find balance here. Cross and hug or cross and lift. Back up. It's a lot less about the abdominal wall and a lot more about those hip flexors in your low back. They're what hold you here. They're what keep you upright. Then cross the ankles as you roll forward. Down dog or vinyasa. Inhale, the right leg lifts. And exhale, you step the foot forward, low lunge. You're going to keep that left hand down as the right arm reaches up. Nice open twist. The shoulders stacked, the collarbones broad. And those legs are strong. They're holding your foundation, that left foot pushing back as that right foot presses down. So that on your next inhale, keeping your balance nice and steady, you're able to lift right up into your high lunge twist. The torso is still oriented to the side. That left arm's reaching forward, right arm's drawing back. Then inhale, you come back to center, arms up overhead, high lunge. And you settle in. Nice long line from leg to leg. We're going to bring the palms together and drop the thumbs between the shoulder blades. The elbows point up. The head pushes against those forearms, lifting the upper chest. Getting your thoracic spine, the upper back, to start to bend a bit. The abdominal wall draws in, the low back stays firm. Isolating that upper chest. That lift, that subtle movement. Then inhale, you straighten the arms. And exhale, hands to the floor as you make your way to down dog. With or without a vinyasa. Inhale, the left leg lifts. And exhale, you step the foot forward, low lunge. The right hand stays down as that left arm reaches up. A nice rotation. The shoulders stacking. But once you set that movement with the torso, settle those legs. You feel grounded. You feel held in place. So that on your next inhale, it's that smooth transition as you rise up on top. And you breathe. You see if you can't twist a bit tighter once you're on top. And then inhale back to center, high lunge. The arms reach up. You orient yourself, and when you're ready, palms together, thumbs between your shoulder blades. You take your time, maintaining that steady stance, keeping your low back long, so your weight's balanced from foot to foot, and you're able to isolate that small movement to the upper chest. Your head pushes against those forms to give you a little extra leverage. And then inhale, you straighten the arms. And exhale, hands to the floor as you make your way to down dog. Exhale, right foot forward, warrior two. Nice strong stance. Nice and broad across the lap. And straightening out that right leg, you reach forward, triangle pose. Right hand lands down, left arm reaches up. You try and feel those three long lines here. Hand to hand, foot to foot, crown head to tailbone. Then inhale, you rise up. You turn that right foot in so both feet are parallel. Then pinch the heels as the knees bend, goddess pose. You sit your hips low. The elbows bending as close to 9 degrees as you like. And let your eyes soften. Don't overthink it. Don't let the mind wind up on you. You have that strong, stable stance. Nice long torso set on top. Then inhale, the limbs extend, the heels spin out. And you fold forward for a breath, draping the torso between your legs. Then staying low as you walk your hands to the top edge of the mat. You plant your palms and you step back, down dog or vinyasa. Then exhale, left foot forward, warrior two. You breathe. You soften your eyes. Part of the practice, in my opinion, is keeping it simple. Not overthinking it. Inhale, that front leg straightens up. You reach forward, triangle pose. You feel the torso moving long over that front leg. The crown head extending towards the top edge of the mat. Inhale, rising up. You turn the toes in. The heels pinch, the knees bend. Goddess pose. Inhale, extending the limbs. The heels spin and you fold forward. You take an extra breath. Then walking the hands to the top edge of the mat. You find your way to down dog. And exhale the right foot forward, low lunge. From here, we're going into side angle. So that right hand's on the floor inside the right foot. The left heel spins in. And squeeze that right knee against that right tricep as you sweep that left arm up towards the ceiling. If you want more space, you just pick your torso up, placing that right thigh, that right elbow on your right thigh. And as always, if you want to go tighter, you just wrap that left arm around your back, catching your inner thigh or catching hands. But you're rolling open. Whether you're bind or you're not, you want to feel broad across the upper chest. Trying to turn your sternum, the center of your chest, towards the ceiling as best you can. But keeping that right hip underneath you. Not letting it shoot out behind you. It's held in tight to the midline. The torso's rolling open. Then exhale, hands to the floor inside that right foot. As you step that left foot forward, coming into a squat. The hips hang for a breath. Then that right arm straightens out, pinning that right knee behind the right tricep once again. And that left arm reaches up. That tricep and knee squeeze into each other. That's what gives it the leverage to open up here. If you want to bind, you just wrap that right elbow around the shin, the left arm around your back. But you're still squeezing that arm into that knee to help get that left side to roll open as that right side rolls forward. Then back to center. You find your way to down dog. You float, you step, you take a vinyasa, or you go straight there. Then the left foot steps forward, low lunge. Left hand's inside the left foot. Right heel spins in. And again, that left knee and left tricep squeeze into each other as that right side sweeps open. You make the adjustments you like. Lifting up to the forearm, binding around your back. But you're trying to turn the torso towards the ceiling as best you can. Then exhale that right hand down, and that right foot steps forward, coming into a squat. You can always sit yourself down if this bothers your knees or your hips. Otherwise, when you're ready, whether you're sitting or squatting, that left arm straightens out, the knee is behind the tricep, and the right arm reaches up. If you want to bind around, feel free. But you want to notice if your shoulders start to kind of scrunch down towards each other. If your upper chest is collapsing, you're going the wrong direction. Your upper chest should be opening up. You're getting longer from shoulder to shoulder across the chest, rather than closer. Then back to center, down dog or vinyasa. Gentle bend. Both knees as you look forward, and inhale, you float or step to the top of the mat. Exhale, fold forward. And inhale, you rise all the way back up. And exhale, hands to your heart. You relax your arms, you close your eyes. You take a breath. Then palms together at your heart. Gesture balancing the body and mind as we make our way into eagle pose. You're going to gently bend the knees. The weight shifts into that right foot, and that left thigh crosses over. The toes can touch, they can hover, or they tuck. And you sit down into it. Nice and steady. When you're ready, you add the arms out in front. It'll be that left elbow underneath the right. Cross the elbows, twisty tie the forearms. If you can't get the arms to twisty tie like this, that's perfectly fine. You can bring the palms together and you squeeze the elbows into each other. Both ways gives you a stretch across the upper back. The difference, when we bind, we're able to leverage our bones, our humerus, the upper arm bone, against itself to give us the stretch. When we have the palms together and we squeeze the elbows, we're using the strength of our upper chest, pec major and minor, to give us that stretch. Nice and smooth, you unravel. Tadasana. Palms together. Gentle bend as the weight shifts into that left foot. And that right thigh crosses over. The toes hover, they touch, or they tuck. And you sit down into it. Nice and steady. You add the arms when you're ready. Right elbow underneath the left. Twisty tie. Nice and smooth. Tadasana. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale halfway. Exhale, plant the hands. float or step, down dog or vinyasa. Inhale the right leg, and exhale, you step the foot forward, high lunge. Nice long stance. Nice and balanced foot to foot as you bring the palms together, thumbs to your heart, making our way into revolve side angle. You fold forward a bit and you twist. That left elbow outside that right thigh. The palms together. That right hand, that top one, can push down into that left hand, helping to bring you around the edge. If you want to broaden or bind, feel free. But you keep the torso making its way around. That top shoulder rolls back. That back leg, as you can see with mine, that knee starts to bend a bit. So you keep driving back through that heel. Hold that hip back. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale, hands to the floor as that left leg lifts up behind you, standing splits. You reach the heel towards the ceiling. The head hangs. The hands can walk forward, they can walk back. Catching hold of that ankle. And nice and smooth, you find your way to down dog. The scenic route or the direct route. Inhale, left leg lifts. And exhale, you step the foot forward. High lunge. Set yourself up. Then when you're ready, don't rush it. Palms to the thumbs to your heart. You fold and twist over to the left. That right elbow is outside the left thigh. That left hand pushes down into the right, helping you to bring the torso around. You broaden, you bind if you like. Inhale, back to center, high lunge. And exhale, hands to the floor as that right leg lifts up. Standing splits. You pull that right foot away from gravity. Using the strength of your glutes to pick that leg up behind you, to keep it in line with the torso. And nice and smooth, you find your way to down dog. And exhale the right foot forward, warrior one. Those back toes are slightly pointed forward, just enough so you're able to start to get that left hip to come around. Trying to get that left hip to square with the top edge. But you keep the outer edge of that left foot anchored to the mat. By doing that, as you're still pulling that left side forward, you get that isometric contraction in the low abdomen. Gives you that upward spiral, that lift of the torso. Then straining out the right leg. You sweep the arms behind your back, interlace the fingers. The collarbones broad as the shoulders roll back. And on exhale, you fold forward. You draw those knuckles back, keeping the upper chest broad as you reach the torso out over that right leg. Then inhale, you rise back up. We're going into revolve triangle from here. So right hand to right hip. That left arm reaches up. You fold forward about halfway and you rotate. The left hand lands down. The right arm reaches up. Remember to keep that back foot, that left foot, nice and stable on the mat. You're pushing back into that heel, holding your hips back so that your weight is balanced from foot to foot. Not letting it all just pour into that front leg. And then on exhale, hands to the floor as you step back. Finding your route. Smooth with the breath. And exhale, left foot forward. Warrior one. You inhale as you rise up. And you settle in. You soften your eyes. Straightening out that left leg. The arms behind your back. Interlace the fingers. Nice and broad as you fold forward. Pyramid. You keep the chest open. Inhale, rising up. Revolve triangle. Left hand to left hip. Right arm reaches up. You fold halfway and you rotate. Right hand lands down. Left arm reaches up. Keep that rotation of the torso as you extend the crown of the head towards the top edge of the mat. Then exhale, left hand down. Down dog or vinyasa. Inhale, right leg. And exhale, you step the foot forward. Crescent lunge. Left knee lowers, toes and curl. The hips sink down and forward as the arms reach up and back. Remember the effort here, the action of this pose, are these right hamstrings contracting. As they contract, it tries to pull that right heel towards your hip. But since your right heel is anchored down, your hip starts to sink down towards that heel. That's how you're able to build that tension. So you get that upward sweep through the front of that left thigh and your torso. So be active with those right hamstrings. Use the strength of those three muscles to help stretch out those hip flexors on the left side. And then exhale, hands to the floor, inside that right foot for lizard. You can keep that back knee down or lift it if you like. Then you lower to your forearms. One forearm, maybe two, touch down. Inhale as you rise up. You plant the hands. You curl those left toes under. Down dog or vinyasa. Then inhale, the left leg lifts. And then exhale, you step the foot forward. Crescent lunge. The right knee lowers, the toes uncurl. The arms sweep up. And again, you're using those left hamstrings to pull your hips down towards that right heel. Then exhale, hands to the floor inside that left foot for lizard. And back knees up or down. But just simply surrender to gravity. Then the torso draped. The eyes soften and the breath is smooth. It all slows down. Inhale, rising up. You find your way to down dog. Then sliding forward into plank. And on exhale, you lower to the floor. You stack your hands. You rest a cheek. Take a nice full breath into the abdomen. And preparing for cobra. Hands under the shoulders. Elbows in tight. Tops of the feet are firm to the mat. And on inhale, you peel your head, your chest, your palms up off the mat. Baby cobra. You isolate the strength of your back. The shoulder blades pulling towards your hips. The sternum rolling forward. And exhale, relax. Take a breath. And inhale, you rise once again. Baby cobra hovering the hands, or full cobra planting those palms. And starting to use your arms. But you stay strong with the back. You're still using the strength that runs along the spine. And on exhale, you lower down. You take a breath. Third and final one, on an inhale. You rise up. Baby cobra, full cobra, or king cobra. Once you're up, you bend your knees. And you think about taking the soles of the feet towards the crown of the head. Trying to make a big O. And exhale, relax. You lower down. You stack your hands. You rest a cheek. And hands under your shoulders. You press your hips to your heels. Child's pose. You tuck yourself in. And on inhale, you rise up to sit. You sit over to the side, your feet, bring your legs out front. Paschimottanasana. The legs are straight. The arms reach up. And on exhale, you fold. You catch hold of whatever you got. You bow your head, you close your eyes. You breathe. And inhale, as you reach out, you rise up. You sweep the arms around in front, parallel to the floor. And on exhale, you lower yourself down onto your back. Come to lie flat. Once down, you bend your knees. The arms alongside the body for bridge, or hands above the shoulders for upward facing bow. Once you're set, on an inhale, you push down into your feet to lift the hips, low back, middle back, upper back if you want. And exhale, relax. Take a nice full breath. And on inhale, you push down into your feet to lift the hips, the low back, middle back, upper back, on as high as you want. But most importantly is that you breathe into that front line of the body. You feel the abdomen rise and fall, the torso, the upper chest expanding out. And exhale, relax. Third and final one, on an inhale. You press down to go up. And exhale, relax. You draw your knees into your chest, you wrap your arms around your shins. Nice tight squeeze. And the arms alongside the body, palms flat. The legs go straight up. You hang out right there or shoulders down. Toes towards the floor beyond your head. Once your hips lift, you bend your elbows, hands against your low back as you send the legs to the ceiling. A few more breaths if you want any variations upside down. And coming back to center, toes towards the floor beyond your head. Hips are high, low back's open. You release the hands, fingers point forward, and nice and smooth you unravel. Come to lie flat on your back. Once down, the legs are straight, the arms alongside the body, preparing for fish. You start by simply pushing into your hands and elbows to lift the head and torso. So you're lounging on your forms, looking at your toes. Then all you have to do is start to roll backwards. The chest bows towards the ceiling. The crowned head rolls towards the floor behind you. And exhale, relax. You lower down. You draw your knees into your chest, nice tight squeeze. Then taking the arms into cactus arms, elbows bent 90 degrees. You release the knees over to the left. One final twist. And let gravity do all the work. Back to center. And over to the right. Back to center. And on exhale, you extend the legs, Shavasana. Slowly begin taking deeper inhales, more active exhales. Gently waking the body back up. You start to wiggle the fingers and toes. You roll the wrists and ankles, arms and legs. Then turn the palms flat down onto the ground, gripping the floor as you inhale, grounding yourself. And exhale, you draw your knees into your chest, you wrap your arms around your shins, and you rock over to your right side. You rest there for a moment in the seat of full potential. And as you're ready on inhale, you slowly rise up to sitting. You come into a comfortable seated posture. The spine is tall, shoulders are back, chest is lifted, heart is open. Back of the neck is long and the eyes remain closed. Then palms together, heart center, thanking yourself and each other for being here. Clear mind, peaceful mind. Peaceful speech, loving heart, clear heart. Namaste. Thank you all for joining as always. It's great to have you here. Hope you're having a great week, a great day. If you're getting out and being active this week, stay safe. If you're not able to, hope you're there in spirit or doing your part however you're able to. So thank you all, and I'll see you next time.